What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we are talking about how to not be distracted, how to be focused, how to not be distracted. These are some of the simple ways that I've come to the realization of when I was going through distraction, I was being distracted of what I was doing, and I made some research. I went to the internet, I went to YouTube, and I researched how not to be distracted, how to not be distracted, how can one focus on what they are doing and not be distracted, how can one be focused with less distractions. And guess what? I got some things that I want to share with you today in this video. Are you ready? As a fourth year engineering student, I'm in my last year of engineering school, and it's very much important not to be distracted. A couple of reasons why people get distracted of the things that they are doing is simply because those things are not fun, they're not interesting. I went on YouTube and I researched some of the ways not to get distracted. How can I focus as a fourth year student? How can I focus in my final year of school? How can I not be distracted in my final year of school as an engineering student? And these are some of the ways that I got to not be distracted. They're simply four. Tip number one, optimization for fun. In whatever you're doing, you must optimize for fun if you're trying to not get distracted of doing something that you're not fully intrigued to, probably you're not intricately connected to. You get what I mean? For example, making a report. This is something that not very many people are happy about, and yet it's important. As a final year engineering student, those are some of the things that I'm supposed to be having, but how do I make them interesting? By optimizing it for fun. Optimize the report making for fun, optimize that discussion for fun. What do I mean by optimizing for fun? Optimizing for fun means you make whatever you're doing enjoyable, and the best way to do this is charting progress. You might say, each day I'm going to be finalizing two chapters of the report. And how do you make that enjoyable? Is by making it a point to make those 2 chapters, and after making those 2 chapters in that particular day, you will feel a little bit more of this project being achievable, and there is a way you'll get a little bit of connection onto it. I've tried it and I believe it works. You can also start up milestones. You put a little milestones, and in that way you're optimizing whatever you're doing for fun. You're optimizing that project presentation rehearsals for fun. You get what I mean? You make it enjoyable. The second one not to be distracted as an engineering student is to throw away your phone. Now it's that simple, but get me well, don't throw away your phone. You might throw it away and then you break the screen, and breaking the screen, that means you're gonna put in money, and putting in money, that means you're even getting more distracted, because you have the money issue on your head, you have the report on your head, you have studies on your head. So don't throw your phone in the sense of throwing away your phone. No, put it aside. That's what I mean. So put aside your phone and put it in flight mode. For example, just like we have said, optimize for fun. You've optimized, you're charting the progress. You're saying, today I'm doing 2 chapters of the report, and as you're doing those 2 chapters of the report, you throw away your phone. You put your phone aside, put it on flight mode for that particular period that you've specified that you're going to do those 2 chapters in a day. You get what I mean? For example, if you've scheduled to use the afternoon hours, 2 of those hours are for the 2 chapters that you're supposed to do in your report. Put down your phone, put it in silent mode or put it in flight mode, so that there is nothing that is going to distract you of that preset goal. You get what I mean? The third way not to be distracted is to control your environment. What do we mean by controlling your environment? I'll give you a typical example. Let's say you are a medical student, and all along you're being told that the proper and the right place to perform an operation, let's say you're a dentist, the proper place to perform a dentistry operation is to be in a dentist workshop. You get what I mean? Or is to be in a hospital with all the equipment, with the cleanliness, with all the sanitation, with all the precautions that you're supposed to take before you operate. You get what I mean? What we mean by control the environment, what I understood by this is that you get into an environment that will not let in a lot of distractions. Finalizing your 2 chapters will be a little bit harder if you choose to do it from the pitch where they're playing football from, than when you are in the library. You get what I mean? So to control your environment simply means get into the place where working, or where finishing those 2 chapters of your project, or finishing those 2 chapters of your report, or finishing the preparation for your presentation will be a little bit easier. You get what I mean? Will be a little bit smooth. If it means to clean your desk so that it's decluttered and everything is set, then do that. If it means leaving your bedroom and getting into the sitting room or going to the dining place area where there's a bit of quietness, settledness, and a little bit of concentration, then do that. And let me tell you a little story about controlling the environment. Where we're doing industrial training from, I and a few of my friends, we are living together. We rented a house, so we are 6 of us, and we are living in that house. But over there, because it's close to the internship training place, I had to leave home where my studio is right now, where I'm at. So what I decided to do is to always come over home and shoot these videos for you and I to watch from here in the studio, not from the other place, because the other place is probably not favorable for me. It's not. I tried it once, and as I was shooting, the neighbor's kid was shouting. As I was shooting, the cars were passing by. So in one way or the other, I couldn't focus on what I was saying. I couldn't focus on what I was doing. The way of controlling my environment so that I can focus on what I'm talking to you about, so that I can focus on what I'm delivering to you, I chose to always put in transport come from wherever we are doing the industrial training from, that's in Teve, to come to Wakiso over this side to where we are staying. You get what I mean? And that's like a little story. So yesterday I was talking to my mom and she was asking me, but why are you spoiling? Why are you wasting transport? Are you not seeing the inflation that is within the country right now? Why are you wasting transport to come and go? But I didn't get the boldness to actually tell her I am trying to control the environment. I cannot focus over there when I'm shooting my videos and all that. But nevertheless, that is a simple, typical example that I wanted to share with you. Control your environment. That is another way to not be distracted on. That is one of the ways that you will have to incorporate into your life so that you can focus on whatever you're doing. You get what I mean? And lastly, time blocking are things that you need to do. It's not enough to just have a to-do list. You get what I mean? You can write all the things you need to do, working out. I need to edit a video. I need to edit this client's photos. I need to read about this. I need to read this part of the novel. I need to read my Bible. I need to read my devotion. I need to call this person. I need to see what is happening here. I need to check on the chickens. I need to pick the eggs. And it's not okay. Yes, you can write all that. Is very easy, yeah, because it's in your mind. It's very easy. But time blocking it even takes it a little notch higher. You get what I mean? Because that means when you time block it, you're going to be held accountable to actually execute whatever you've written on your to-do list in that particular time. And in that way, you'll less be distracted, because whatever you wrote on your to-do list is time blocked. It has a specific time in which it's supposed to be executed. You get what I mean? So that you can incorporate that in your life, in your engineering life, in your school life. You get what I mean? So if you say, I'm going to finish these 2 chapters at 2 p.m., that is your goal. That way you will minimize all the distractions. You will be focused to finish that at 2 p.m. You get what I mean? So those are some of the ways that I'm starting to incorporate in my life as a final year engineering student. And maybe you might be there and this might be helpful to you. And guess what? They not only apply at school, they can apply at your workplace, they can apply in your business, they can apply in your daily schedules. Because we are living in a world with a lot of distractions, and it's very much important for us to keep focused. It's very much important for us to stay focused. God bless you. My name is Simon Kine, and here we speak the African way of things that actually do matter. If you're a man and you missed Men Gather, how did you miss Men Gather? Why did you miss Men Gather? I made a video for you right here. You can check it out and maybe get a few of things that we shared as men, and your life won't stay the same. God bless you. Simon Kine, speaking the African way of things that actually do matter. I'll see you in this one. Peace.